The stage was set, the teams were picked, and the women's Final Four went underway on April 3rd through the 8th in beautiful Tampa Bay. My name is Brendan Rourke, and I'm here to recap for you what went down in Amalie Arena. The 2019 Women's Final Four featured two teams that know the routine and two teams that were just getting the taste. After a historic season, the Oregon Ducks reached the Women's Final Four for the first time in school history. Standout guard Sabrina Ionescu had this to say about the experience.
It's been filled with a lot of fun. We didn't really know what to expect coming in, and just landing and having a red carpet laid out, and us walking off. I think we've smiled so much this whole week, these last few days for sure, and we're definitely just enjoying the moment, enjoying the experience and everything that it has to offer. But now it's game time. We're focusing on the game, but we're not really going to change who we are. We're still going to enjoy and be really appreciative of the position that we're in.
Their opponent, the Baylor Lady Bears, and legendary coach Kim Mulkey. After recent struggles of reaching the Final Four, they came in searching for their first title in 7 years. Coach Mulkey, however, wasn't counting the clock.
I don't look at it like, oh my gosh, it's been 7 years. I look at it like Baylor's still an elite program. They're in their fourth Final Four. Coaches coach a lifetime and never make it. I just don't tend to put a time frame on it. I just want to always be one of the teams talked about that has a chance to be there every year, and I think we have always been that type of program.
On the other side of the bracket, two familiar foes faced each other once again, the UConn Huskies and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. This coming 1 year after Arike Ogunbowale did this to help Notre Dame reach the finals.
For a trip to the national championship, Ogunbowale. Good! 1 second remaining. No timeouts for UConn. Williams down the floor. Samuelson. Notre Dame with the win. Off to the title game.
The 2019 Final Four started off with the Oregon Ducks and the Baylor Lady Bears. Baylor got off to a hot start with forward Kalani Brown working the post down low. And Ionescu kept the Ducks in it with a 3-point shot. And her miraculous 4-point play at the end of the half gave the Ducks the lead and the fans the cheers. At the end of the third quarter and the beginning of the fourth, Baylor's Lauren Cox and Dee Richards found ways to get into the lane to push Baylor ahead. Ultimately, it was the veterans Cox and Brown that sank the free throws to push the Baylor Lady Bears to the finals. The second game was another amazing installment in the Notre Dame-UConn rivalry. And in a game that featured 21 lead changes, it was Jessica Shepard's 16-foot jumper that put the Fighting Irish ahead for good, setting the stage for a showdown between the Lady Bears and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. We pick it up at the end of the first quarter in the finals game, and Baylor extending the lead. Chloe Jackson, length of the floor, layup in to end the first quarter. Chloe Jackson, the graduate transfer, last chance to win a national title. And it didn't stop there. Midway through the second quarter, Juicy Landrum gives it to Kalani Brown, up and in, and the foul. Kalani Brown just a force down low with 20 points and 13 rebounds, but the Irish would not roll over. Marina Mabrey from deep, and then just a few possessions later, again erasing a 14-point deficit to tie the game late. But we pick it up later in the final minute. Chloe Jackson with the clutch jumper, and then just after a pair of Fighting Irish free throws, it was Jackson again who took the ball at the top of the key and waited patiently for her high screen, drives right, past her defenders, past the outstretched arm of Brianna Turner, and in to put the pressure on the Irish, and one last chance for Notre Dame as Ogunbowale gets the inbounds pass, gets fouled on the shot. The clutch shooter of just 1 year ago gets to the free throw line with 1.9 seconds left, and she has a chance to tie the game and send it into overtime. The clutch shooter, and it goes off. And that would be the final mistake the Fighting Irish made, and the Baylor Lady Bears walked away as a champion. For IUPUI Sports, this is Brendan Rourke reporting.